Hey guys, so I am going to do a tutorial using picmonkey.com because I've been telling everybody that it is so simple to use, and I'm proving it to you guys. I might get a phone call. I'm so sorry. I will have to pause this video. And also, I do want to apologize ahead of time for my computer. It is ridiculously slow. It is not the internet. It is not the website. I've been having problems with my computer for about a week now. I do want to show you guys at the bottom, all the way to the end of, or to the bottom of PicMonkey. They have their own tutorials. I've never looked at them. I'm sure they are like way better than the tutorial I'm about to do. There's also a link for pricing. PicMonkey.com is free. However, there are some features called Royale features, and you do have to have a paying account to use those. I don't know how much it is. I don't even care because honestly, I can definitely get by using just the free services that are available. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of make, I don't know, wording on a flyer. I have already downloaded the pre-made background from the album called Backgrounds to make your own flyers. So since I already have that downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and hover my arrow over edit and click on computer. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on that background. So over here on the left hand side, I call those my menus. We have like the basic edits, we have the effects, the touch-ups, the text, the overlays, the frames, the textures, and the themes. Now, what I'm going to be using right now is the text and the overlays. Our amazing flyer makers have already added a pre-existing logo, so we don't need to add a logo, but I'm going to show you how to add a logo using the overlay, just in case there's an amazing flyer that doesn't have a logo and you want it to be in compliance. So I'm going to show you how to do that using the overlay. Now I'm going to add my text. The one thing that I love about picmonkey.com, and I can't say the same thing for other photo editors because I don't use other photo editors. I found PicMonkey and I've never changed from them. You can pick from your own text, your own fonts, or their fonts. Now I do want to show you something right here. This little crown, it means that this is a Royale feature, meaning you do have to have a paid account in order to access this font. There are so many cute fonts. There's just so many. I honestly have never had to pay to get to something, to use a font that I want to use. And like I said, I do download a lot of fonts, so there's no reason for me to have to pay. But if you guys find something that you guys want to use, by all means, go ahead and purchase an account. I mean, I think you get like a free trial for like a month or something like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna use dark side since it's here. What I'm going to do is, I don't know, add some text and say your order has shipped. Now there are a bunch of flyers that have shipping already. Let's see. Tell your friends to check me out at legarcia07.cincy.us. Garcia. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to stretch this out. I don't know why I have this thing that I like to stretch out the text all the way from end to end, especially when it's something this big. I am going to center it. Now, as you can see, the my website does not fit. So I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to go ahead and drop that font to make it a little bit smaller. So that's it. That is it. Now you can space this. you can have them separate, you can have different fonts, you could add more text if you want. But I mean it's that simple. So if you find a flyer that you want to add your contact information, that's all you would have to do is type your information and kind of move it where you want it to be. Super simple. Now let me go ahead and show you how to add a logo. Now, like I said, this already has a logo, but let's pretend it doesn't. I head to overlays. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but it works for me. Like I said, I'm not like a super amazing professional using PicMonkey. I kind of just get around on my own. They already have their own, so if you want to add a heart, you can go ahead and do that or whatever. But I'm going to use my own overlay because it's a picture. So I'm going to head on over to my Scentsy folder where I have my logos. I'm not going to use a new logo because I have only downloaded the PNG files, which means it is the clear background. I actually want to show you what the difference is between the PNG and the JPG files. Now that's a lot of letters. You're probably super confused by now. The JPG has the white background already. So let's pretend you have a very busy flyer in the background. You don't want your logo to get lost. You want that white background. Here it is. Again, somebody was saying that they didn't know how to change the size. On PicMonkey, it is ridiculously simple. You bring it in to make it smaller, you bring it out to make it bigger. I don't know, somebody was having problems with it. I don't know if they were using PicMonkey. You can literally do whatever size you want. Of course, within the rules of the style guide, the sides, left, top, right, and bottom do have to have the space as small as the small s or as big as a small s. So you still have to follow your guidelines. Now that is a JPG with the white background. To add this logo right here that's already been added, I'm going to do the same thing. However, I am going to use the PNG. I don't know which one it is. This one. The PNG. And again, it has a clear background. So there's no need to go to Photoshop and take out the white background. Scentsy gives you these logos absolutely free. No hassle. You just have to find the PNG version. Now again, I wouldn't leave all three logos here, but I want you to see the difference between the JPG and the PNG. Again, it's a lot of letters, but just remember those two. One of them has a white background and the other one has no background. So it's really your preference. A lot of people prefer the one with no background. PNG. Super simple. All I did on mine is only download the PNG version for the new logo. So there's no reason for me to have to wait for the little cursor to come up. I already know these are the ones with no background. I can click whichever one I want and it's going to be here. Again, you still have to follow the guidelines. This is totally an out of compliance thing because it doesn't have the spacing this as a small s. But I wanted to show you the different things. I'm not going to save this at all. If you did want to save it, you can go ahead and click save right here, and then you can just go ahead and download it to your computer, tell it where you wanted to download. I'm not going to download it. But I've been telling you guys that PicMonkey is super simple, and it is. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. There are also tutorials on here already set up. So that's it. Thanks guys for watching this video.